Hi guys, welcome to my cooking school again. Hey, this time you can grab you a glass of wine because what goes better with a glass of wine than fresh homemade pasta? We're going to make some gluten-free pasta today. A lot of people have asked me for this recipe, so here it is. So let's go. I am Chef Debbie. I'm a cookbook author and a culinary teacher, and I love making things simpler in the kitchen. The first thing you always have to do is get your mise en place ready. That means everything in its place, and that's your ingredients. So today I'd like for you to gather 1.5 cups of brown rice flour plus a little extra for rolling in case the dough gets sticky. 1/2 cup and 2 tablespoons of tapioca starch, 1 tablespoon of xanthan gum, 4 eggs, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. The equipment makes it easier if you have a food processor and a pasta machine, but it's not impossible to make it without either one of those. Step 1, we're going to pulse that brown rice flour together, tapioca starch, xanthan gum, and salt in a food processor until it's combined. Then you'll take your 4 cracked eggs and oil and put that in and process it until a dough forms and the dough actually leaves the sides of your food processor. Step 3, we transfer that dough to a nice clean counter with a little flour there and knead until the dough comes together, about 2 to 3 minutes. I do like to put parchment paper down just so that you know. And it should hold together, but it won't exactly be smooth. This dough happens to be a little stickier than some. Shape into a 6-inch long cylinder, cut into 6 equal pieces, cover it with plastic wrap, and grab another glass of wine and let the dough rest for 30 minutes. Then, while that's happening, you want to set up 2 baking sheets with flour so that you can, as you make your pasta, they can go onto those sheets. Once that 30 minutes is over, shape each into a 4-inch square using a rolling pin in your hands. You'll set your pasta machine to the widest setting. Stay on this setting up to 6 to 10 rolls. If we were making some pastas with that had gluten in them, the longer you roll it, you actually hear a pop when it's ready, when the gluten's actually formed. 6, we're going to run that pasta right through the cutter, 1 piece at a time. So you want to keep folding it back into itself until it keeps forming that little pocket of 4-inch fold. Then you start, after that 6 to 10 rolls, depending on how you see it, you'll start to take your pasta machine and make it on lower settings so that you can get thinner and thinner pasta until it's finally translucent. Now, one of the things that you're going to probably have to do is add a little brown rice flour here and there because it will start to get a little sticky. And if it starts to stick, it'll stick to your pasta machine, and this will just make it simpler. Next, what we have to do is we cut and cook that pasta. And sometimes the sheets will get too long, so you'll want to cut those in half and just keep it manageable so that you can keep cutting. These are so forgiving noodles. Step 8, well, let's cook it. Notice it says gentle boil. You don't want a rolling boil. You want a gentle boil so that your pasta stays together. And it only takes anywhere from 1 to 2 minutes. How easy. Serve with your desired sauce and eat and enjoy. I like to make some ahead, and I put them in the freezer. So just spread that out evenly, avoid any clumps. Transfer that sheet to a freezer and chill until the pasta is firm, about 1 hour. And then I put it in a Ziploc bag and I freeze it for up to 2 weeks. And you cook it straight from the freezer. Hey, if you enjoyed this recipe, then follow me on my Facebook page, come on over, or on my Instagram, come on over, DR Creations, and buy the book on Amazon. Why not? Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. And until next time, cheers.